everyone, welcome to today's live stream of Zelda Twilight Princess HD PC port. Hope you all are looking forward to today's live stream. If you are and you want to look out for more streams like this, you know what to do. Make sure to, of course, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, you'll be notified for more live streams like this that we do in the future. In today's stream, what we're going to be doing, last time we played, we got the Master Sword, and we saved Midna, and then our quest leads to the Dusty Gerudo Deserts, where our next part of our adventure leads to this mysterious temple, also known as the Arbiter's Grounds, where we have ourselves a gigantic death trap up ahead. We're gonna get through it today, and then we're gonna be doing 2 dungeons today, pretty much. That's our goal for today's stream. Yeah. So I hope y'all look forward to today's stream. Leia, you better not jump on my desk. It has a ton of stuff in here, and you can probably knock my TV over. Please be good. I'm talking to my cat, who's on my lap right now. So yeah, if y'all enjoyed today's stream, as always, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to look out for more streams like this in the future. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get things started. Okay, Leia. Oh, you love me so much, don't you? Okay. Alright. Please, I'm trying to hit the X button, please. Let me close this, okay? Alright. Okay. Before I begin, let me go ahead and prep a few more things. We're actually playing this on the back-end computer, and I had to pretty much make progress off stream to get myself back to where I was. Therefore, I need to go ahead and disable the quick thing. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that off, and I'm gonna turn, where is it? Oh, it's actually in here, okay. And I'm gonna turn this off. I might want to try out this feature. Speed the spinner by movement while holding R. You know, we'll give this a shot because we will actually get the item for the dungeon, and I like to see what that does. So let's just go ahead and get things started. Alright. Yeah, please get off my lap, please, thank you. Okay. Alright, I had to make sure that this one, okay, yeah, it is, okay. I might want to turn it down a bit, it's a bit too loud. Where's my mouse? There it is. I'm gonna turn it down a bit, it's a bit too loud. Okay. It's still too loud, but it just is what it is. Okay. Also, I think we'll find out shortly. Okay, so here we are in the Arbiter's Grounds. It is a death trap heavy dungeon, and that's what we're doing. Also, I apologize if the quality is a bit low, but like I said, it's using the back computer, and I also shrunk the resolution, so that way it's more playable with this type of setup. But, anyways, I think the Arbiter's Grounds is a very interesting, well-made dungeon. least it's a dungeon with kind of the most realistic thing you would see. Nothing but death around you. Oh boy. Okay. I keep forgetting that R is the grab button. Attacked by skells. Okay. Over here is a scoop of oil, so you can refill your lantern, because you'll be using it through some of this dungeon. At least one thing I can give credit is that, like, this dungeon does let you use, like, things you find early in the game, so that way they feel more useful. Oh boy, what is going on? These are like little beetle things. Oh god, they're clinging on to me. Oh no. They ain't gonna bite you or anything. All they're really gonna do is they're just gonna, like, slow you down. That's why you must spin attack to kill all of them. Alright. This is a very dark room here. But the idea is self-explanatory. All we need to do is just light both torches. Oh my god. Get me in the door! Or I'll just take all these guys out, that's fine. Alright. Creepy room. Oh. Got some floating lanterns. Taking the souls of these flames. We're gonna need to, fortunately I have to take them all out in order to gain access to get deeper into this dungeon. To do this, we're gonna need to take out their souls. So definitely a different type of soul we got here. Rip them off like that. Alright, we've lit one of the torches, and now we can just sniff up this Poe, which will allow us to pretty much sniff out the rest. Alright, let's go ahead and first of all, we're gonna grab everything else here. There we go. And opening this chest will give us the dungeon map. Then we have a similar thing over here, though we actually can just hookshot over across. I think we could do the same for the other side, but I don't know. Alright. Let's go ahead and make our way across over here. So, according to the sniff, we need to make our way over to a few things. We have a lot of scents here. Oh. Okay, that's actually pretty clever. You can actually see from each I never really looked up to these candles and noticed the 4 different type of senses coming out of each of these. I mean, I know that, like, some of them lead to the same thing. And, like, one leads up there, but, like, you wouldn't think that it would be all put together like that. But pretty clever. Anyways. Like, I thought it was like one continuous sense. But, that's besides the point. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna need to push this to activate this, which these enemies are dense. Be careful, because their scream is deadly. Well, upon defeating them, you'll get a red ruby worth 20 rubies. Fortunately, our wallet is maxed out, so unfortunately, we don't really get much out of it. Nice. Has to be whack to them. Alright, we have ourselves a room full of, like, lanterns. Here's where we need to scope out the outlier. Just like that. And we pull it out of their stomachs, like that. Once you defeat their soul, they'll go back to pretty much the main room, and we'll light one of the torches for you. So we'll be able to. So eventually, we will get them all in that main room in no time. One of the scents vanished? Yeah, one of the scents vanished. And now there's 2 scents remaining. Okay. Again, pretty clever. This room has a little bit of a sand puzzle. Well, it's not really a sand puzzle. It's pretty straightforward. Just cross the right order. Okay. Probably should have done the moral draw to be stylish, because that guy was appearing behind me, but epic, or whatever. I always tend to completely forget about the mortal draw. I mean, like, I think the idea here is to just, like, leave your sword in your back pocket, and then press A button when you get close to the enemy. But I don't know. Like that. And then fight regularly. receiving your sword from finishing. You start off with that, so it's a great style move. Okay. At least it was the case until they put something that requires you to swing your sword once. So now you can't really beat this properly. Except make sure that you be careful. Because these redeads scream is deadly, and it would be hard to get out of the way in time if you're not careful. Make sure to always go back to your wolf form, because one of the other goals you also can do is find those post souls, and they can be hidden pretty well. There we go. Oh, no. Scream to stun you, and then try to slam her sword at you. So there's that. Alright, over here there's like a little patch of sand to dig up. And from here, pull that to reveal a hidden alcove. Small key in here. Now suddenly the room became dark. What the heck? Rats. Don't let any of them get on you, otherwise you'll just have to spin attack them off. It'll only work when you're in your senses. If they cling onto you, it's slowing you down. Alright. Okay, now we need to get across the chandelier. So we enter the room on the right. Next, pose behind this door. And push it all the way over here. money that's just going to go into the void. Now we need to pull this all the way back. But beware, there's going to be some sand crawlers getting ready to try to ambush you like this. Get across here, we get a red ruby, which is worth $20. And to get back, you're gonna have to use a hook shot to try your way back over here. And go this way. Nice. They can't seem to get back into the sand. I mean, could you blame them? It's coarse, rough, irritating, gets everywhere. And if we stand here, and then we can jump from here. Okay. And then in this room, come across a new enemy, which is a Stalfos. These enemies are like the definition of the undead. You'll need to behead them and then place a bomb down, and that will completely destroy it. Excuse me. Okay. Hey, at least there's bomb refills in here, so we'll be back up to our maximum capacity soon. And I think we already are. No, we're not. We're one bomb short. Okay. Alright. This puzzle is a bit, like, interesting. All you need to do is just hit one, and then you just have to go... Make sure you hit the correct torches, otherwise, you'll be dealing with a whole slot of skulls. I do think that your senses do reveal the correct answer. Yeah, it reveals that, and then this. The very last possible torch. Or on the GameCube, it's the first possible torch. So maybe it's not a difficult puzzle after all. Oh boy, here it is. Here he is. Lock on to the last one. This one's gonna be a miniature challenge. So now we need to sort out the correct one. For 2 rounds at least. Like that. Now we got our last postal in this area. here. And now that the last soul has been released, this is gonna open the big door. Pretty much the second half of this dungeon. Nice. Over here is the boss key, which I guess technically you could get if you're really good. I mean, I think I'm pretty good myself, but I don't really also consider it in logic. So I'm just gonna go the intended way for it. Now we're gonna go down here, and this is where we have some stuff here to look at. We're gonna explore the floor here because there's actually a couple chests in this dungeon. Nice. Okay. Small key. A lot of, like, areas that circle around. There has to be some spots, otherwise there's likely nothing in any of these. Blue ruby. And we're pretty much back up to the very top, so now we should probably just go straight down. Taking a look over here, but there's likely nothing. Maybe there is something. Oh, I know it. Camera, please focus. Always try to take out the invisible rats. Try and get a good look over here. Okay, yeah, I see a really dead over here. We should have to take him out. Dude, I'm toasted. My, like, all the rats on top of me. Okay. Oh my god, there's more. Let's hope they ain't gonna be a problem. Yeah, we we have to do as human. At last. Gracious. You're a nice fellow who helped me out the other day. I'd like to see you again. How do you know who I am? I'm a wolf. Well, now that we found each other again, we'll stick together for a bit, I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know. Okay. There we go. I'll run this death trap. Okay, made it. Now, if you really want to make this easy on yourselves, you could blow them up before they even activate. Or you can stun them, and then blow them up as they were, like, distracted. Only if it works. Apparently, bomblings are allergic to sand, apparently. I mean, it kind of makes sense at this point. So we're just going to do a different option here. Okay. Well, we can still do this, though. Close and personal. And then just shoot him with a bow like that. Anyways. What does she want? I don't know. Anyways. Let's, probably one's outside. Yep, okay. Alright. Now we gotta climb this up. We're gonna sink. We're so gonna sink. Luckily these beetles can't like attack you. So that's good news. That's one ancient Chinese-looking sword. Ooh. Look at that type of shine there with this specific camera angle. Like, upon looking at a certain, like, reflective surface, it just shines like that. Interesting. If you destroy one rope, it gets mad. This thing's gonna cut you to pieces. upon using your senses, you can see who it actually is under that mask. The idea here is to shoot. I want to, like, mortal draw him. There we go. Mortal drawing is actually pretty powerful. So you shouldn't underestimate the mortal draw. Get out of the way, then quickly pull out your sword, and then slice and dice him, like that. Wow. That was our mini-boss. And inside the chest is a dungeon item. You get the spinner. This ancient machine allows you to float in the air. You set the wire X to get on top of it and move over sand and on wall rails. Press A while riding to attack enemies with spinner power. You can also press the R button in this version to, like, do the speed up. Get, like, boost of acceleration. Like, probably crazy boost acceleration. If you hold down the R button, like, oh my. I'm gonna let go right now. Then I'm gonna hold down the R button. It's like driving a car. It's kind of hilarious. I do kind of like this. This is like the quality of life improvement they added for this. Even accelerate when on these rails. You can make it not lose speed at all and just like fly around the entire room. Like, have some fun with it. Like it's the DVD screen. We gotta try it on a square-based room. We definitely gotta try it on a square-based room, see if we can hit any corners. Anyways. Yeah. I do kinda like it. Maybe I'll leave that new quality of life thing on, I guess. Make sure you take your time with it. You don't even need to use the rails in this area. Yeah, this thing's like driving a car. Anyways. Ooh. Beware, you're not immune to, like, getting hit by spinning tops. Dude, I can't see. The camera's being weird. This is fun. How long till it dies? Come on. Can this thing even die to the top? Or maybe it's just slowly regenerating health? There he goes. Finally dies. Took a bit, but he finally died. Okay. Could barely make that. I have to slow down here, just so that way it works naturally. Dude, I cannot lock onto it. Dang it. Okay, I might actually just want to let the puzzle solve itself. Dang it. I'm gonna let go of the accelerator, because I really don't want the accelerating factor to be the cause of me not being able to properly solve this puzzle. There we go. There we go. No, not there we go. We're not even supposed to do that. I don't know what I'm doing. I was actually supposed to let the flow go. got lost. Come on. Alright, pulling down R this time. Now I'm actually ready to do this properly. There we go. Alright, don't press anything. Just let it go. Alright. Alright. This is gonna be the hard part about it. Is that, like, sometimes the blades are a bit, like, desynced. It's like, it's designed without the acceleration speed in mind. It's kind of designed without the acceleration speed in mind. Like, realistically, I think it's something you just make fun with. Darn it. Pulling down the R button. Maybe it makes this faster somehow. Can't wait to try this out in the field. Watch me overshoot this target. First, let me get to the top, because there's nothing there. Okay. Nice. I wonder how fun the boss is gonna be with this fast spinner. Who knows? Yeah, it's like driving a car for some reason. Also, I'm gonna put this on the Y button. I think I prefer it to be on the Y for some reason. Hello there. You still live. How astonishing. No wonder why you call your hero. This is truly a bittersweet reunion, truly. For I fear this is the last time I will meet you. Or something like that. I was too slow to read it. Here's our boss. Twilight Fossil Star-Lord. What I gotta do is just take that spinning top through his stem. Shrink him down. Just like that. As long as I'm holding down the accelerator, this guy can't get me. There we go. Like I said, this fight can be fun if under the correct circumstances. Okay. Here's the exit door. Oh, but this guy ain't gonna go down that easy. Ooh. Full speed ahead. I do like this fight. Gotcha. Spin attacks could help easily one-cycle it if you're really good with it. Just be ready to swap when you see a little spike trap approaching you. Time to finish you. Just like that. You're that close to dead, pretty much. If you can do quick spins, that will help take him out quicker. Nice. Alright, Link, let's go. We're close to the Mirror of Twilight. And we get ourselves a heart container. Alright. Let's go to the mirror. Alright. We have an entire statue and... okay. And we got some shadow beasts trying to stop us from getting to that mirror. Now we have an easy warp here. Oh yeah, there's also some hidden keys around here. All taken care of. Not. Hold down the accelerator and ricochet pretty much anything. Dun dun dun. Just like that. So, this is the mirror? Huh. Oh no, the mirror's broken. A dark entity lurks in the twilight. It houses an evil power. You who are guided by fate, you who possess the crest of the goddesses, hear us. At the command of the goddess, we sages have guarded the mirror of twilight since ancient times. You seek it, but the mirror of twilight has been fragmented by mighty magic. That magic is a dark power that only he possesses. His name is... Ganondorf. Hey, Brett. He was the leader of a band of thieves who invaded Hyrule in hopes of something. I got distracted by Brett. your vault. Lol. He was known as Demon Thief, an evil magic wielder renowned for his ruthlessness. It's auto-scrolling text. But he was blind. A kid from the past told him his true things. Lol. In a fury of might, he was blind and dangerous, expected to be executed in judgment. I misread everything, but man, the text goes by too fast. Yet. Oh man. By some divine prank, he too has been blessed with chosen power of the gods. Yes, I'm doing alright, Brett. Hope you're having a nice time. Making candles at work. Ah, yes, of course. Gotta use the mirror to seal him away. Ooh. And one is dead. Sage of Light or something. His abiding hatred and lust for power turned to purest malice. Perhaps that evil power has been passed on to Zant. You're just now figuring out where Zant got his power. It's far too late. Only the true leader of Twilight can utterly destroy the Mirror of Twilight. So Zant could merely break it into pieces. Once broken by magic, the Mirror of Twilight became fragments, which even now lie hidden across the land of Hyrule. One is in the snowy mountain heights. One is in an ancient grove. And one is in the heavens. You have been sent by the goddesses. You should be able to gather the three pieces. But you must be prepared, for a dangerous power resides in those fragments. This sure is going to be one heck of a thing we're dealing with, but I think we're worth the journey. Alright. Alright, I think it's time to warp. Now that we have the spinner, there's a few more things we can do. Just trying to figure it out. What do I want to do? Not really a lot. We could probably do something here real quick. In fact, we'll actually try out the new quality of life speedy spinner as we make our way to our next destination. Again, if we hold down the R button, we can accelerate. Oh. I have a letter from Barnes. Really? But I already bought their bomblings. What else is there to say? Have you been still a bomb enthusiast, still loving bombs? Well, I've got some interesting bombs in. So come by and pick some up. Alright. Also, yeah, there's also the Malamart thing. And all that stuff. Anyways, back to what we were doing. We're gonna be taking our accelerated thing, and we're gonna see how it feels like roaming around the fields with a car-based vehicle in the way. So I wanted to go this way. There we go. This is a new area. That's what we're using our thing for. Nice. Now this grotto, I do believe, have, like, a lot of chests in this room. There's a piece of heart in here. And there's also some hidden chests in this place as well. Which is, one here. Which contains some bombs. Gotta be a human lawnmower. One right here, which contains some bomblings. Or maybe there's only the 3 and, like, the one we just spawned. I don't know. But we'll look around a bit more. Yeah, you can be a somewhat human lawnmower if you need to be. No, I think it's just the 3, okay. Alright, and then there's a thing over here. Got you a couple things over here. Full speed ahead. Okay. Of course, when you enter a loading zone, it just takes away your spinner. This thing does go really fast. In fact, it even cancels out the need to even use these. If you want to, you can press the R button a second time to make sure you guarantee get your speed back. Or you could just mash it. to get another piece of heart. Okay, let's go over here. So I do want to... Well, technically I could just go to the town, but... Why not? We go this way. Yeah, it's like driving a car. We're gonna go up here. Because this area is unbarricaded. Because there's actually a thing over here. I remember, I always had horror stories of this chest being flat out impossible to obtain. I always had horror stories about this treasure chest. And I always tried to, like, try to get up there by doing, like, a constant, like, jump attack. Like, jump attack followed by, like, dashing. Then mashing the hell out of that attack button until I get across. But it never works. Or I guess, like, do the same here, but... Like, I always knew that this could work. Because this is, like, the best you can get it. Like, I always feel like this is definitely, like, a great way to do it, and I feel like, and I still feel like it could work. The hardest part, though, is trying to keep mashing that like, attack button. But with no prevail, it's not really possible. But we then learned that, like, you not only do this for one item, you do it for two different items. There's actually a ledge right here, along with a rail thing for you to jump from. It's like, not many people know that he's even there, and we kind of had to do it for, like, a Miiverse stamp, because I only learned to finally do it when I'm trying to 100% the Twilight Princess HD version. Because in my eyes, getting all the Miiverse stamps kind of helped in terms of, like, motivation for 100% completion. But, as you can see, yeah. We're gonna make our way over to, Also, we got all of the post souls in the Lanayru province, apparently. That's a big lie, because I'm pretty sure there was some big posts in a dungeon in this area. Technically, it's not in Hyrule, but still. I got 8 in this area, and I'm pretty sure a lot of them in this dungeon counted. Anyways, we're going to go up here. The reason why we're going to go over here is because we're going to go back to the fishing hall. Because we're going to try to, like, play this every so often. Because we're trying to go for a certain achievement in the minigames. Tackle all 16. It's only gonna get harder. Right hand. Herd all goats in 20 in under 30 seconds. Apparently I've not done that yet. All 20 goats in 20 seconds. Oh my god. 18 seconds. Achieve a perfect score in the canoe minigame. I mean, it's possible, it's just that, like, getting hit, good luck with that. But I'll at least do this, because this is, like, technically, it'll be the first time I ever do this. So, I think this one will have less time. 120. For the most part, it's just the same course, just, like, stricter time limit. I think there's like 8 total. Let's see here. Hold on, let me calculate. After the next dungeon, we'll be at world 4. Let's see here. 5. After next dungeon. 6 after next dungeon. 7. Okay. I mean, depending on the situation, we might just speed it up. Maybe after cave ordeals, I don't know. We're gonna tackle all variants. It's just that we'll do it after every dungeon. If you beat it on your first try, you'll get a profit of 5 rubies. If you beat it on your second try, you'll get your money back pretty much. It's on your third try when it's really a scam. And also, because, like, I also am technically playing this game twice, just because, like, one on this back-end computer, one on the the, like, main PC that I like, I would have to do this twice, but off stream. Mostly just to prep it. I imagine once we finally get to, like, World 8, I'm gonna have to try to beat these in about 30 seconds. Or whatever the lowest time is set to. It's like, I've gotten better at these over time, that, like, it's pretty much a no-brainer at this point. But as the timer shrinks shorter, that means, like, I'm gonna have to, like, I'm gonna have to start taking risks. But at the same time, I'm also trying to save my, Cave Ordeals rupees for the Cave Ordeals, so that way, when I use magic armor, I'm well prepared. I don't know if there's like 8 worlds total. Probably should actually use the calculator to see how much for the master achievement. I definitely beat that one in about 20 seconds. Oh boy, I can't wait till we get to level 8. Where they're probably gonna want me to perfect it. Like, at least for this one, it only shrunk by 10 seconds. The first time, it was like 2 minutes. The second one was 130, or 1 minute 30. Oh my god, that was so close. I remember last time, I got in and out of it. I got in and out of that like, board. That even though I got my ball back on the trail, they still disqualified me, which was kind of BS. But also, the first time, I also tried to cheese it, and they said, no, 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 you're not supposed to cheese like that. You're supposed to go for the entire course. That is... exploits not allowed. No, no, no. But how much can I bet that by World 8 they will allow exploits just because the time could be the 30 seconds or whatever time I have left by the time I get to World 8 may be a bit too difficult for this type of thing. Oh, come on! This is where I'm starting to lose all my marbles. Pun not intended. Or pun intended, actually. It's all about, like, trying to let the physics work out. It's all about physics. Oof, that was close. one more course. So far, we'll determine how many rubies I lost by playing this minigame. But then again, I also had a max wallet, so I don't think that really is considered a factor. So really, I'm only losing and not, like, gaining or anything. I'm just sort of staying exactly where I was if I was doing a somewhat perfect run. Okay. Come on! No! Get back in the game! Oof, okay. I have to immediately pull back. It's all about the darn physics on this thing. Oh my god, dude, the momentum. Maybe a bit too much for this one. Right now I'm losing money off of this. Oh my. Oh my god, get up there! No! Silly game. Look, I've done this like 5 times already. 2 times of it on stream. Dude, too much power. Too much power. Okay. Slow, slow. And then I get it, and then I screw everything up, and now I gotta... Okay, up, up, up. Okay, got it. How much money did I lose? Where's my mouse? I need to get this pop-off screen. Off my screen. Alright, 955, so I lost 45 rubies out of this minigame. Probably a lot more. Or a lot less if I didn't have a full wallet. Alright. We're gonna go to Zora's Domain, though. Because our next destination is actually over here. We go to Telma's Bar and we learn more about it. We'll probably still go there, but since I'm already here, I may as well show this. We haven't been over here, which is actually a new region of Hyrule. frozen, snowy tundra region, Snow Peak. Link. Oh, it's Ashy. What brings you to a dangerous place like this? Ever since Zor's domain got covered in ice, the mountain's been much colder than usual, yeah? Not only that, but I heard a really weird story from Azoras. Apparently, the beast that lives somewhere on the mountains has been seen frequently in Zor's domain. I was curious, so I came and waited, and as they said, a giant appeared. Yeah, it looked like this. Etch-a-sketch. This hastily drawn picture shows a creature, as she saw, holding a redfish. Show it to people with Y or X. You might get some information. Apparently, this thing's been stealing redfish from the village. I want to investigate further, but I can't even see the path through this blizzard, yeah? I'm sure you're here because you're curious about the mountains. But you best not go without a plan. Sure thing, Ashy. Now you can show Ashy's sketch around Azor's domain to give you clues on, like, where to go next. And that's what, like, a first-time player would do. So, let's see what we get. And a beast in Snow Peak. Oh, a redfish is holding. That's a reekfish. So the beast has been showing itself because it's been catching reekfish. We didn't think that anyone besides Prince Rallis was capable of catching this type of fish. Prince Rallis, wasn't that the fish that was, like, injured? The fish this beast has. Prince Rallis is quite skilled at catching that type of fish. Oh, Prince, where could you be now? I do think we have a general idea where he is. Oh, quiet you. They're Zoras, they don't give a crap that I'm a wolf. Only humans give a crap. Like, when I approach them in wolf form, they don't care. Not even Gorons care. All they see is just their own kind, or whatever. I don't know. Also, let's just see how Ilya's doing. He's actually in here. This is the sanctuary. And you can see Renardo and Ilya. They're trying to figure out Ilya's memory. Oh, Link. You have gone through so much trouble for me. I'm so sorry. Colin and the others have told me so much about you, Link. They tell me that you are brave and kind, and that you heard very well. That means you must be a good rider, huh? Oh, that reminds... that name of yours is Epona, right? Epona? What a lovely name. Yeah. Greetings, Link. I thought Ilya could use a change of scenery to improve her health, so we came here. Who knows if she gets out and sees daily life. Perhaps something will jog her memory. Link, perhaps you could keep her in your thoughts. Okay. Very good at sensing the horse's feelings. I can tell that Epona trusts you. You would never ask her to do too much, right? Yeah? Okay, that's all you have to say? Okay. Forgot I have the spinner. Anyways, Prince Rallis is actually over here. Where, hang out at, like, his father's tomb. Or his mother's tomb. Or whoever's tomb this is. Hello there. Is your name Link? My mother came to me in a dream. She showed me your image. She spoke of a youth who would save our domain and steer my fate, one named Link. I must thank you for all you have done. If there's anything I can ever do for you, please tell me. Please. Link, I have so little confidence. What can I do? I could not even carry out one simple task for my mother. I am so unlike her. I doubt I am even qualified to rule. Well, maybe you can help me with this. The Beast Man of a Snowy Mountain, perhaps? But most important is that red fish it is holding. It must be a reekfish. That is a rare specimen found only in the Zora's River. It feeds on a valuable type of coral, and without that bait, even our best fishers cannot catch one. Look closely, Link. My earring is made of this coral. I would like to give it to you. You got the coral's earring. It's made of a precious coral from Zora's domain. It's in the shape of a fishhook. It's lovely. It's been added as a hook for your fishing rod. With this, you can now catch reekfish. I received it from my mother, but it is fine. I no longer need it. As I look at you, I get a sense of what my mother wanted, what I should be doing now. I will return to my village. The reekfish can be found near the Mother and Child Rocks in the waterfall basin near my village. The fish are red, so I think you should be able to spot them. By the way, I forgot to showcase something else in this area. We're gonna use water bombs. But over here, there's actually a bombable surface here. And over here is an alcove, a little secret tunnel, which is actually a shortcut to Lake Hylia somehow. It pops out of a hidden hole where the waterfall was. Pretty nice looking hidden shortcut, but also a very weird one, as according to the map, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, you know, like it goes straight from here to, like, across, but I don't know. Yeah, I can't really, like... Okay. Alright. Also, let's make our way to Castletown. I know I'm doing things way out of order, but I may as well just get this on our map. Because you were technically supposed to do this first to figure out where you're supposed to go next. Y button. Okay. Let me put my regular tunic on. Move out the way, guards. I mean, I could technically turn in my bugs now, but I'm gonna wait when my wallet actually needs it, because then I'd be putting a ton of rubies into the void. Although I guess I could do it now, but then like, but I already know what the reward's gonna be, and I don't know if it'll be worth it. At the moment, I'm absolutely entranced by the sky being known as the Oka. Yes, according to legend, Hyrule was made by the Hylians, who, as we all know, are the closest race to the gods. But also according to legend, long ago, there was a race even closer to the gods, and some say these creatures made the Hylians. When they created the people of Hylia, they simultaneously created a new capital, a city that floated in the heavens. They dwelt there, and some scholars believe that this race lives there still, somewhere in the great sky. Sky beings, isn't that simply marvelous? Oh boy, what I wouldn't give to meet them. Say, Link, you're alive and well. Tell me, did you find anything interest at the Arbiter's grounds of the desert? Sages. Those sages once served the royal family, actually. They were appointed tutors to the young Princess Zelda. It was from them that I first heard tales of the across the mirror in the Arbiter's grounds. I am gathering information now as well, so I will let you know if I hear something. And you're supposed to look at your map, and this is where you're supposed to mark it. Ashley mentioned Snow Peak Mountains and head off. Alright. Okay. Alright, now let's go back to, let's go back over here. Alright. Launch. A long fall. Well worth it. Because boy, a snake top can hover. Alright, so now with the new coral earring in place, we're gonna pull off our fishing rod that we rarely use. It's only mandatory in like about 2 parts of the game. One in the prologue, one right pretty much now. You also use one for an optional collectible. And we need to capture the reek fish. Reek fish, 26 inches. This sacred fish is only found near Zora's River. It reeks. You can see the fish you've caught by pressing start in the collection menu. Now we just gotta sniff it out. And then we can use the scent to easily cross the snowy wasteland. Apparently the scent vanishes when you put your camera underwater. Also, Ashley's not here anymore. She's gone. Alright, we need to cross this, like, icy wasteland. Now, make sure that you do not enter the water with your Zora armor, because it is instant kill. If you enter this icy water in Zora armor, it's instant kill, because it's weakness towards fire and ice. Now, the storm here is designed in a way where you need to cross it with the utmost care. Also, let me make sure it's nighttime. Although I think in this storm it's kind of hard to tell it's night. While you're crossing and following it, you do want to look out for hidden totals everywhere. Because we still need to collect those. Yeah, I need to climb with us. There's an area over here with a place you could dig into, a little snow grotto. That's all we got. That ain't much. Mostly your reward was chew jelly. Okay. Okay, I need to make sure it's nighttime while I'm here. I'm gonna make sure it turns nighttime because we kind of need to be nighttime if we're gonna get some postals to spawn like you. I don't know if there was like two postals. Okay, no, I do see one way down there, and I'm gonna go for it. Hidden grotto. No postals should be left behind. Okay, we can't really do this grotto yet. We'll be back for this one. It's probably also not really worth much. The only, like, very dangerous part is, like, path climbing up the mountain. Other than that, like, after that, the rest is pretty smooth sailing. Alright. Whoa, I almost outran that. Okay. Howling Stone. A bit rough, but mostly got it by memory. There we go. Let teaching of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. Alright. Okay. Hold on, I need to look at the map. Yeah, there's like 2 more? Like 2 more in this region? Is it not counting dungeons? I question whether or not it's counting dungeons or not. I don't know. Apparently, this beast can also dig underneath this wall. Yeah, we'll do the move after we figure out how to get there. Nice. Okay. Oh boy. This. Got it. Trying to do spin attacks. There we go. Alright, there's a Yeti up there. Before we even talk to him, we're gonna go back to the Kakariko graveyard. And we're gonna go ahead and get our So this is our wolf friend. He's in the graveyard. You also talk to us as a wolf. With sword in hand, return to me. Alright. We meet again. There are but a few hidden skills left for me to teach you. I have warned you on this before, but if you fail to execute the hidden skill I'm about to teach you, your life may be forfeit. Do you still wish to master this skill? Very well. Before we begin, I must test you to ensure you have mastered the last secret I taught you, the mortal draw. Come at me. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My sixth hidden skill, the jump strike. Let it hone into your mind. Oh, you gotta press A? Okay, fine. One of the basic sword techniques is the jump attack. It inflicts great damage, but none would call it effective against multiple foes. To perform the jump strike, prepare a jump attack, but focus power into your blade. The surge the blade releases can strike all enemies around you. This is the jump strike. Lock on with L, then press and hold the A button, and wait just the right time to release your strength. Impressive. Do not forget the timing for releasing the power you just felt. The sixth hidden skill, the jump strike, has been passed on. Learn the sixth hidden skill, the jump strike. Nice. There is but one hidden skill left for me to pass on to you. You have already endowed with the strength required of the hero. Do you not already feel the courage granted by this strength, as it guides you step by step towards your true enemy? Believe in your strength. Continue to push forward unflinchingly, and without straying from your path, may we meet again. Alright. Alright. Okay. Oh, whoa! I heard ruckus and just a human. I see humans not often, Why human come to snows? You on spiritual journey? You look for true self? Yes, I am. You look for a long time. That was a joke. Yeti's joke too, You look for something else. Tell truth? Yes, I am. Oh, you look for mirror in such faraway place. Well, Why do you not say so before? But you make a good climb, and you lucky to meet me. I found shiny mirror piece. Same mirror you look for, Oh, you come to house and see yourself. I caught fish. I make you hot meal at last. My house far away. We slide there, Do you like me? Come. I'm Russian. At least according to, I think the lore. I think, like, the Yeti and Aishi are, like, Russian, like, people. I don't know. Anyways. We could use this slide. But, But I kind of brought my own snowboard. Yeah, I brought my own snowboard, so I'm just gonna use that. If you hold down the R button, then it works. But give me a reason why you think it won't work. Kind of brought my own snowboard. I'm just gonna jump off. Just do not get off your snowboard. That's the only catch. Otherwise, it'll be a problem. The problem with this is that you cannot use your sword afterwards, so... If you hold down the R button, you'll be able to just, like, easily do so-and-so. I'm just trying to get to the high ground. And again, you can hover with this too. Oh, you can definitely make that purple ruby with that. Again, I brought my own snowboard. Lol. I mean, this is not the intentional way, but that's my intentional way, and that's all what counts. We can even go backwards. And it does work. At least there's that. It does work. I'm actually gonna get off here, though. Because there's actually a thing here we need to get. I think only Wolfling can climb the snow. Come on! I know you can climb this. Let's hope I'm not too late. Nice. Okay, who needs a snowboard? You can bring your own snowboard. With the spinning top, and it works. Not as effective as a snowboard, but hey, it still works. Here, what's with this guy? He's got a nice place for a beast man. And I'm pretty sure there's more than one postal in this mansion. So it may not be counting, like, dungeon for some reason. And here's the first one right there. actually, it flat out says right here, 0 out of 3. So it does show you the count for dungeons as well. I almost got clobbered by Choo Choo. Who? Sorry. I have sickness. Come closer. You cute little human. Husband told me you come. You want to look at mirror, My husband found it, but it pretty thing, But since I get mirror, I get sick. And then bad monsters appear. So many bad things happen since mirror. So we locked bedroom on the 3rd floor, where it hangs, Wait, I tell you where the key is. Get a map of the mansion. Green rooms are ones that are, this is yellow. Fever makes head blurry, but it's probably here in the room marking the symbol. Right now, I can't even get up. Would you bring it to me? Start with the door here, right there. Alright, Yellow jelly, I can get rid of that. It's fine. I don't really need it, because I already do want to showcase something. Ah, you! Wife look bad, Not healthy since mirror. So I make soup for her. Fish from Zora River Village are most nutritious. You tired, You have some... I give you energy. Alright, I'll give it a taste. You put simple soup in your bottle. Smells like fish broth. Said to anything that will punish 2 hearts. Hey, at least it's healthy. 2 hearts. Not bad. It could be improved though, but that's the point. Ah, look who it is. Phew. Free at last. Gracious. You're a nice fellow who helps me out of the everyday. How nice to see you again. Well, now that we found each other again, let's stick together for a bit, I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know. Alright, we reunited with Oku again. And I'll take some on my way out. Because this stuff is usually good to hold on to. Now we have a classic Zelda puzzle where we must like push 2 blocks or 2 or 3 blocks to keep a switch pressed. The first one's pretty easy. All you gotta do is just push that one over here and push it this way. We use 1 block as the anchor. And then we push it in. And there we go. Alright. Now here's our somewhat main room. This massive outside snowy area. This is where bedroom is. But we have this entire courtyard. we got some snow wolves. Oh my god. Take that. Nice. Alright, red ruby, 20. And we get a small key. And you can either, like, enter through the door, or you can just jump in this way. No matter what you choose, we make our way over here. And we just destroy some ice. And we play ping pong with the most annoying freezers in the game. And then moving on to the next room. Dang it! I like to wonder if the spinner is probably the best way to even handle most of this, but I don't know. But I already made the process to go this way, so whatever. Alright, here's a room where the key is, I guess. Oh! Darn monsters. Alright. Alright, let's open up our chest and receive the Ordon pumpkin. Pumpkin's been grown in your hometown of Ordon. What's this? This is alright. She got the wrong location. Want to go back and try to get her to remember where the key is? Lied to me. Alright. Use this little, like, shortcut here. Okay. Hello there, good sir. What flavor? Ah! Pumpkin! You have pumpkin, huh? Pumpkin! Ah! Thanks, you taste it if you want. Sure, I'll give it a taste. Got some good soup. Smells like pumpkins. Can punish up to 4 hearts now. Oh, delicious. You find it, what? Pumpkin? But why there? No good, where I leave it? Maybe in that room. Go to room marked with the symbol. It's in the far back. Okay. Check, I marked on the map, Alright. get back to the main room. Sometimes I try to spin attack it. Cut off its limbs like that. Most of the time, just not well worth it. Alright, in this room there's actually something hidden. Can't even see it well. But you gotta get a good look at the snow. It's actually hidden pretty well. It's right here. Even sparkles will activate for it. It looks like regular, ordinary snow. That's where you get yourself another small key. Also, wait a minute. I think according to my map, there's like a thing over here. Oh yeah, I completely overlooked this. There's this room. Which is a bit dangerous. You can also use spinners to just, like, break through mostly everything. And you'll be perfectly fine. But I don't think it works very well. Hey there, Devon. How's it going? Hope we're having a lovely day today. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to just actually fling him properly. Nice. Okay. Very dangerous ice. Luckily I didn't get frozen there. If you're lucky, you can throw it onto it. Kill it like that. If you get the timing right. Just like that. There we go. That's how we do it. Now, there's actually instructions on the wall of what to do. Cam manual. Insert iron, continue, put in explosive to launch. Alright, so we need to put in bombs to activate it. And we'll fire the cannon. And it gives a bomb refill like that as well. So it allows you to easily prep up for more. You lose one bomb, get 5. I say it's a great deal. Pow through all of that. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna use hook shot on this one. Nice. You gotta be careful though. do not want to slip on the icy parts on any of that. Alright, red ruby. And inside of this chest, we get ourselves the dungeon's compass. Which allows us to find pretty much the chests in this dungeon. It also showcases where all the cannonballs are marked on your map. So there's that. Alright. Oh yeah, there's another chest in this room, but we can't really get it right now, so we're gonna have to get it later. I do think we need to go this way. I think. I don't know. Oh wait, I see what we need to do. We need to use this little contraption here to transfer cannonballs to the other side. Whatever. Okay. Alright, get ourselves a little bomb refill. You have nowhere to run, dog. Alright, we need to take out this, like, Breezard with multiple eyes. Woo. Nice. Yeah, it wouldn't let me pull out my sword. Whatever. Nice. That was weird. Okay. Alright, so we'll make our way over here, and this is where our mini-boss is. We have a knight with a wrecking ball. The only way to get him to activate his ball is to do that. And also, don't forget, you get, by the way, the Mortal Draw is a one-hit KO for this guy. I got an achievement for that. Mortal Edge. The Mortal Draw is actually a one-hit KO for his boss. It's kind of crazy. And you actually get an achievement for that. Wait, which one was it? Defeat Moral Edge. Defeat Dark Hammer in a single hit. Nice. Defeat 3 enemies in a single roll stab. Oh, nice miscellaneous. Get hit by your own cannonball. You know, we can actually do that right now, actually. We can actually do that right now, actually. Anyways, with the ball and chain, we can destroy some armor and all that stuff. Also, that skeleton has a orange ruby, which is worth 100. Of course, our wallet cannot carry it. Also, we enable the life improvement where we're able to run while holding it because it's part of the Iron Boots weightless thing. And we get Ordon goat cheese. This cheese is made from milk from Ordon goats. Why is a lot of my Ordon stuff here? Food again. Yeah, I had a bad feeling about this. She didn't seem very sure of herself. Oh well, let's head back and hope she had some other brilliant idea. Alright, I'm gonna do this achievement real quick. Getting shot by my own cannon. It's an achievement. We'll go do that real quick. No freaking cutscene. Dun 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 dun! Yay! I hit a door. I'm so awesome. I solved the puzzle. All I have to do is hit a door with a cannonball. I was trying to hit myself with it. It's for an achievement. Oh, it instantly kills you. But also, there goes my non-death run achievement. Assuming that there is a non-death run achievement, let me make sure. Is there a non-death run achievement? I definitely failed that. I'll look at that after I get out of this area. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'll definitely enable that. Defeat Ganon with only 3 heart containers. Deathless. Yep, there goes that achievement. Defeat Ganon with 0 deaths on your save file. Well, here's the thing. I'm playing this game twice. I'm playing this on 2 different PCs. So I'll still get this achievement, just not on this computer. And I'll get the Friendly Fire achievement, but I'll have to do it after I beat the game. Defeat Ganon with total save file. Defeat Ganon with total save file playtime under 6 hours. So speedrun. 12 hours. Well, I think that one's more plausible, but considering that I'm streaming and not really, like, going fast. Well, there is points where I am kind of going fast, just not all the time. Yeah, I'm just looking at these achievements, I'm not sure why. A legendary catch. Obtain the Hylian Loach. Apparently you can get the Hylian Loach in this game. Somewhere. I'll have to look up how to get it. Collect all 16 postman letters. And one of them involves using Oku. Okay, well, anyways. What happened, What? Cheese? Did husband move it? Where in the world? Where did we put it? Sorry, I need thinking time. Take cheese to husband. You do that, I'll try to remember. Meanwhile, I'll definitely drink a lot of soup, because I'm now down to 3 hearts. Needs more punch, What good smell. What do you have? Perfect ingredients. Little more time on fire, it becomes gourmet soup, huh? Here, taste, Okay. You put superb soup in your bottle. It smells quite cheesy. Smash 8 hearts. That's pretty much exactly what I need right now. Not bad. Pretty good stuff. Fills pretty much enough hearts as red cheese jelly would. Okay. I think I remember, put the key in nearby room, so no forgetting, how I forget, embarrassing. See, here, place marked with symbol. Okay. It must be there. Alright, before we do that, let's go back to this room, because there is things here. There's actually a lot of things here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Another orange ruby for the taking. Okay. Alright, 10 more rubies. Alright. Okay, we need escort balls. Actually, we need to go the other way around. Okay. We can, of course, use cannonballs instead to activate this. But before we do stuff over here, we can get this chest over here now. Alright. back. Alright. Let's throw a cannonball at the snow. We actually need to just launch it with the ball. Will this actually kill? Like, can it actually kill me if it ricochets back towards my direction? Maybe, or maybe not. Right now, I'd rather not know. I'm gonna take out these 3 cards. Alright. Okay. Okay, right now, it's best to leave it here, so that way it will stay put. Because right now, like, we don't need it to go anywhere. Alright, there's a thing down here. Which you do have a peak to visit it. But couldn't get there because it's a gigantic chasm. So this is where we can find our first piece of heart in this dungeon. Yeah, this game is amazing. Nice. Okay. Grab this, thank you. This is pretty much like what Ocarina of Time remake would be. But we know that'll probably be a lot more than this. But you never know. Nice. Dun dun dun. Yeah, we're gonna leave the ball here. Alright, we'll blow that up. Do need to take out this guy though, or else he'll be annoying. You sick. Of course you have to climb. Oh my god, he almost did that again. There we go. Made that. You make them somewhat sync up a bit. Do not screw up my jump for a piece of heart. The second piece of heart in this dungeon. I don't see a point, so we're just better off going this way. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go into a room that is above the kitchen, which apparently is freezing cold. Which shouldn't make any sense. Alright. Barely made that. Nice. Look at my reflection. Menda's not even present in my reflection. Which kind of makes sense. Anyways. Back to the puzzle room, and we can actually do a lot more in this puzzle room now, since we can break more ice. Hit this switch, you will require 3 blocks. But even then, it's also pretty easy. All we need to do is just use the same formation, just like rotate it. Also, it's easier to just do this. 2 more times. Far out. Okay, then hit the back one. Circle it again. That unlocks the bottom door. And if you want to lock the top door again, just circle this again. And there you go. Both doors are unlocked now. Oh, freaking... It's not supposed to go at an angle. Okay. Going out here. Definitely take the advantage to use your ball and chain and take them out from a distance. Nice. shot up here. Make a loop. Whoa! There we go. Alright. There we go. Okay, we don't have to fight them again. Fire like that. Oh. Run? Okay. Seems like that. Nice. Okay. That room's done. Now, we go back over here where we left this cannonball behind. Then we get ready to fire. Okay. Come on. Oh, far out. There we go. Anyways, what's over here? A bit of a way down to drop down if you need to. But don't. Okay. Now we transfer the ball across. The way they're able to successfully do it is pretty astonishing. Alright. Now we fire in the hole. Take him out. That's when we can circle around. I rarely use this attack. A, don't be cringe. Okay. This is gonna be a epic battle between a ton of ice. But I believe you can't take him out before they even spawn. wanted to do the jump strike, but it's not worth it. There we go. There it is. Get the bedroom key. This will let you gain access to a bedroom that houses the mirror shard. We finally found the key. That sure took a while, but that mirror shard is as good as ours. Alright. Oh, Yetta. Oh, you safe, huh? I drink husband soup, feel much better. So, I come to find you. You found key, huh? Good, good. Bedroom right above us. Take you there, huh? Sure. But don't wait for her slowness. Just make her way to the door on top and open it, and she'll just catch up. Thank you. Come inside. Please, this way, It's a nice looking bedroom. Here, mirror. You look at it, Ah, so pretty. Pretty. Ah, so pretty. Pretty, pretty, mirror. Lovely. Something's going on. Not take mirror! Oh no. Snowstorm coming into the bedroom. Oh man. Whoa! Twilight Ice Mask Blizzata. We need to help her. We just need to fire our ball and chain at her. Oh god, it should have recoiled to me, but it didn't correctly. Very easy phase. Very easy phase 1. But now she's getting angry. He's also floating in the air. I do like this song. It's actually a pretty good song. Darn it! We need to save Yetta. Oh, I hit you! There we go. I think you can change the camera angle. So it's never a really good idea. I only gotta hit it twice. Dude. Just like that. 3 cannonballs in the face, and that takes it out. Well, we have 2 mirror shards now. 2 more left, Link. Still, I feel bad about the way we treated that girl. To think the Mirror of Twilight has the power to change people like that. This world, all worlds, can be cruel. Let's hurry up and collect the rest of these pieces. We have to before more innocent creatures have to endure the suffering this poor girl did. Well, let's go search for 2 that remain. Oh! Oh, that recovery heart's vanishing. Oh, something happened to me? Very strange. You just dreaming, huh? Yeto, mirror you gave. Forget me, Yeta. No. Look into eyes of Yeto. Look in reflection of Yeto's eyes. They are truly beauty. Who need mirror? My love. Ah. Such beautiful. Nice. Pretty loving. And we get a heart container from their love. I'll get you out. I'll get you out of here. You're sure if nothing else you need to do right? Oh, lost a bit of frame drop as I just teleport out with Link. Okay. Now, we're not really done with stream yet. I'm gonna finish up the Snow Peak region as well in this session. There's a few more things I need to do here. Three more. I think I know what these 3 are. Okay, so I think they're just not counting dungeons in terms of postals. Which I guess is fine. Okay, so you need to make your way back to the top of Snow Peak Top. We're gonna finish up everything in the Snow Peak region. And then we're gonna wrap up. We're not gonna wrap up yet, but we'll be wrapping up pretty soon. There's just a few more things we need to do first. First and foremost, we're gonna get ourselves a little heart piece for pretty much racing the couple. Ah, long time since we met, eh? Why, feeling better? Nice weather for sleds. You try? Sure. Race home. Now, we go snowboarding. With the Yetis. And this is actually pretty fun. Also, I love this song. This race is a bit easy. There's actually 2 races you gotta do. Like, one with Yeto, and one with Yeta. Which actually isn't too bad. I'll take the neutral route, because before we took the spinning top, which was not really the right way. But with, like, the new quality of life things, like, I'm gonna do it with the spinning top. That should have been an achievement. Get down to the manor with the spinning top and not the sled. And it plays like music, like it's like a 1080 snowboarding game. No, not there. Alright. Now we need to talk to Yeta. And we'll be able to race her, and winning will actually give us a proper reward. Now, Yeta is the harder of the 2. And if possible, make sure that you do try to get a swing at her. Because that will kind of help slow her down a bit. But she is like an expert of like shortcuts. And you will have to take one of the shortcuts yourself if you're gonna beat her. And I already screwed up the shortcut. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to fall down to try again. It's not easy, but it is doable. Dude, I'm trying to swing at her. Oh my god, game! Okay. That's a bit lucky. I've fallen down, but I recovered. I think you're too good. I overconfident myself, maybe. You slimmer than husband, huh? Maybe that's your secret. You erotic something, I don't know. You take this as token of respect for sled skills. Got Pizza Heart. And no tell husband. You come back and race anytime. He's right here. Okay. There's actually a few more things. Actually, about a couple more things. But we'll be wrapping up soon. Oh yeah, it's getting dark soon. Nice. Now we're down here, we can go ahead and destroy these. And deal with another postal. Just like that. It's our 5th and final postal for this area. Okay. There we go. We light this up. Get yourself an orange ruby, which is worth 100 rubies, which would be nice if I was able to carry it, but I can't. Also, another thing is that, this entire area is now, no longer cursed. So you can be able to just, easily navigate without, having to worry about the storm. Last, but not least, is Grotto. We weren't able to do this yet. We should be able to now, so why not? Dang, they have very long range. Dang it. I was frozen today. Come on, get off my chest. There we go. And inside this chest is a orange ruby, which is, of course, worth 100. Okay. That's pretty much everything in this area. before I save, I'm gonna prep myself a little bit by, teleporting to the castle market and then saving. Because I certainly do not want to be here. Stream. Seems a stream cutted for a bit. Not that it matters, we're actually wrapping up, so it doesn't really matter. So, we're still missing 11 more post souls. And we're missing one more golden bug. We have not turned in 2 of them because, like, our wallet was full. It would not be fair to just, like, turn them all in right away. I do have a plan for it, don't you worry. I have an idea of what I want to do with my free bugs. We'll get there when we get there. Anyways, time to wrap up. Alright, that's gonna pretty much do it for today's stream of the Wednesday Zelda stream. Hope y'all enjoyed today's stream. And all that stuff. And thank y'all so much for watching. If y'all enjoyed today's stream, look out for more. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell with notifications, and you'll be notified for what we do next. Also, tomorrow there'll be a part 4 to my Banjo-Tooie Banjo-Kazooie First One Only combo rando, uploaded around the same time, 2:30. So make sure you guys look forward to that as well. And yeah. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next live stream. Good night, everyone. Tomorrow on Twitch, or Friday on YouTube. Good night, folks. Mardiman641 signing out.